That's right. Last night, the triumphant return of the product herself, Angel Reese, finally made her way back to the court. Funny, a lot of questions going on out there around Angel the last month or so. Like, what in the bleep is going on? Exactly. Why aren't you playing in games? We heard it was a back injury.
Chicago rolled out the red carpet like it was a title celebration. Welcome back. Barbie was plastered across the promos, the social feeds buzzing with her return. Then Angel Reese hit the floor. By the final buzzer, Chicago had stumbled to its fifth straight loss, now sitting at 8-26 and sinking further out of playoff reach. And the clip that went viral? Not her buckets, her shot getting sent back under the bright lights.
Again, it appears you're quitting again just because your team not good. Just like rookie year, once you realized you stood no chance to win rookie of the year, you quit. You're quitting unrivaled. It looked like it was happening again. But look what we have here. Look what we have here. Angel Reese has been found. She has surfaced.
Critics wasted no time calling out the irony. Chicago's so-called superstar stepped away during a brutal skid, returned preaching self-growth, then put up 19 points, 7 boards, and 4 assists, yet the sky still crumbled again. Instead of a triumphant comeback, the big marketing splash turned into a backfire. So the question lingers, does Angel Reese actually move the needle when it comes to winning? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's talk.
As Elizabeth Williams forces a turnover, Diana with her head up to Angel Reese. Can't put it away.
Chicago went all in on making Angel Reese's return impossible to miss. The team's socials lit up with a bold pink welcome back, Barbie, transforming her first game in nearly a month into something bigger than a routine matchup. They framed it like a rescue mission, not game 35 of the season. But when the ball went up, the shine of the rollout quickly clashed with the reality on the court.
Go back! Bang! Hexagon, polygon, octagon, it don't matter! Turn it out for pecan! Butter pecan! Bang! Rebound. Bang!
Hasn't played in 3 weeks. Maybe her legs are fresh. She can jump higher.
No! Bang!
She's played in 24 games this year. She's been blocked 48 times. According to my advanced analytics, she's getting 2 bang-bangs per game.
Bang, bang!
Reese painted her absence as a stretch of self-reflection, claiming she'd learned a lot about myself. To critics, the timing felt tone-deaf with the team unraveling in her absence. Fans didn't hear humility. They heard detachment, as if she'd stepped away during the most critical stretch of the season. That's why her return was about far more than points or rebounds. It was about credibility, and whether she could still stake her claim as the true centerpiece of Chicago's future.
It's 10 games, and you're still top 4 in the league in total turnovers.
I said swiper, no swiping!
Bang!
I know you're a better bowler than you are a basketball player, but I thought we were going to save that bowling pass till next year.
Bang!
You want some maple syrup with that
Pancake! Bang!
Like Mr. Squarepants once said, you know what's funnier than 24? How about an 8-26 record?
The game itself delivered a brutal reality check. Ezi Magbega's block, clipped and blasted out by Seattle's social team, quickly became the replay of the night. Within hours, Reese's hyped return had been reduced to a viral moment at her expense. She did what she usually does, barking after routine plays, but each miss only magnified the mockery. The staged heroics and the actual product on the floor never aligned. Sure, she finished with 19 points, but what stuck with fans wasn't the box score. It was that clip. The whiplash was immediate.
We missed you, Angel. You're back. You're roaring back, and I'm sure you came back and led the Chicago Sky to victory. Okay. No? Okay. It's been a while, and I'm sure you came back to a sellout crowd that could not wait to see you. Or not.
One moment, fans were sold the idea that this game would change the Sky's trajectory. The next, they were scrolling Twitter watching Reese trend for all the wrong reasons. Instead of highlight reels, her return fueled meme reels. And when a comeback night is remembered more for an opponent's block than the player's own stat line, that tells you everything about how the narrative really landed.
Only 6,724 fans showed up to the Wintrust Arena Yeah, it holds about 9,500 fans. So we're talking roughly 3,000 fans away from being sold out. To see the return of Angel Reese and the defeat of the Chicago Sky against the Storm.
Sky fell 94-88, close enough to sting but still their 5th straight defeat, pushing playoff hopes further into jeopardy. Any shine Reese's stat line carried was buried beneath the weight of another loss. The marketing painted her comeback as the return of a savior. The reality told a different story. Chicago didn't just promote Angel Reese. They built around her as if she were the missing piece of a contender. And that's exactly where the narrative begins to crack.
Angel Reese so we can win. Win? Since when has Angel Reese contributed to winning? The Chicago Bravado were routinely getting their ass kicked when she was healthy. Outside of the female Suns from Connecticut who seem to be losing intentionally, the Chicago Bravado are the worst team in the league.
Chicago's bet on Angel Reese went far beyond selecting a promising rookie. They built an entire brand around her, selling the idea of a savior who could single-handedly redirect a faltering franchise. Every offseason move, every press quote echoed the same narrative. This was Angel's team. On paper, it sounded bold. On the court, the results have been anything but convincing.
No regrets for the rookie Sonia Citron with a magical move for the Mystics. She's fierce.
Citron. Citron, the back cut. Nice drop off the area. Fan gets the bucket.
Nice dime right there in front of the rim.
That so-called win now off-season is the clearest example. Instead of settling into a patient rebuild, Chicago swung moves that screamed urgency. The biggest? Shipping the number 3 pick, Sonia Citron, to Washington. She's flourished with the Mystics, versatile, reliable, already pushing into Rookie of the Year talks. In return, the Sky landed veteran Ariel Atkins, a proven two-way guard meant to anchor a playoff run. The blueprint was obvious. Hand Reese the keys at forward, pair her with experience in the backcourt, and make a push. On paper, the formula looked sound. On the floor, it's been anything but.
Angel Reese is on the court. The only thing you're winning is the number 1 pick in the draft. Ironically enough, if the Chicago Bravado get the number 1 pick in the draft this year, they don't even get to keep it. It belongs to the Minnesota Linkers. So not only are you stuck with Angel Reese, you also don't have a draft pick so you can select a player that actually knows how to.
Citron is blossoming in DC, flashing star-level potential almost nightly while Chicago remains buried in the standings. Atkins has been steady, no questioning her value, but she's not the kind of player who can single-handedly change a team's fortunes. And if the plan was for Reese to be the missing piece that turned heartbreak losses into wins, the standings tell the story. 8-26, one of the league's worst records. Playoff hopes dead long before the season's end. This is where the Reese the winner narrative starts to unravel. Marketed as the embodiment of a championship mindset, she has yet to lead a team into the postseason. Critics circle that fact every time the hype resurfaces. So far, it's been all branding, little payoff. To her credit, Reese's box score numbers stand out, 14 points and 12 boards a night. But Chicago hasn't translated that production into actual success.
Next was she had not finished any season. Her rookie year with the Sky, she tapped out. She did not finish with Unrivaled. She tapped out, didn't even show up to the playoff games. And then this season, post All-Star break, it seemed like that is all she cared about. She realized this team stinks. Tyler Marsh is a bum. Jeff P's a bum. They all